derailment is shutting down a road in Pittsfield Township. This is happening along the railroad crossing, closing down Morgan Road near Morton and Venture. We do have a live look now at the front of the train from one of our crews on scene. And you can see that the cars have fallen off of the track. We are going to get to them in just a moment. But first, we want to start with 7 News Detroit reporter Ryan Marshall, who has been speaking with firefighters on scene a little bit closer to Morgan Road. And Ryan, what are firefighters telling you at this point? Do we know how this happened?
Let me try this again. Can you hear me, Allie?
Yes, we can hear you now, Ryan.
Okay, we are good now. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. We are here at Payer Road, and just to recap what I was saying while we didn't have any audio, was that we don't know what actually caused this derailment. I'll step aside for just a second, and we're here at Payer Road, where this train derailment actually starts at this railroad crossing. We're about 3 miles south of the Ann Arbor Airport, where the train does indeed start its derailment. The Pittsfield Township Fire Department responded to an Ann Arbor Railroad Company train derailment around 5:30 a.m. this morning, Allie. According to authorities, the train is derailed between Payer Road, where we're at, and Textile Road, almost a mile down the track. Now, rail cars are currently blocking Payer Road and West Morgan Road, but the derailment starts here. The battalion chief on scene says there's currently an active investigation to determine what caused the derailment and how extensive it is. We could see crews flying a drone over the train trying to get a better look at it. Crews say they currently haven't found any hazards yet, but it's unclear what all the train was carrying. But so far it appears no other vehicles are involved, nor are there any injuries. As we get more information, we'll get it to you on air and online. But for now, I'm Ryan Marshall, live here in Pittsfield Township on the Payer Road side of the derailment for 7 News Detroit this morning. Back to you.
Yeah, looks like we got Payer Road closed, Morgan closed, some multiple road closures in the area. Ryan, thank you for that live report. And we are getting a much closer look at the derailment from 7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Tulis. She just got to the exact location where that train derailment is taking place. Brittany, we saw live pictures just moments ago. It looks pretty extensive, the damage there.
Yeah, Allie, it is counting at least 2, maybe 3 cars toppled behind the engine, the other car behind it, and then you can see that third car where that topple starts. Now we're pushed a little further back, but when we're closer you can see a lot more. We do have video of it. If we could pull that video up quick, you can see after that third car that's tipping, it looks like the cars behind it fell off the track and kind of accordion. We saw 2, maybe 3 on its side kind of bunched together. And then if you looked on the other side, it looked a lot more messy. One of the cars looked like it turned and kind of fell apart. We couldn't tell if we were looking at the top or the bottom or where the wheels were. So it looks like there's extensive damage done with this train. The cause of this derailment, though, still unclear. Authorities have not shared that, but we have seen some railroad crews kind of hop in and out of that engine. We've seen them walk up and down the derailment, seemingly taking in what happened here. We haven't seen any work done yet, just mostly seems like they're kind of canvassing and getting an idea of what happened, Allie. But this wreckage is pretty extensive. Like I said, at least 2 to 3 cars have completely toppled off the tracks, and it starts with that second, I said third earlier, that might be the second car where you see that toppling kind of start right after the engine, and then at least 2 to 3 cars after that completely off the tracks. We're on Martin Road here that runs in between Payer and Textile Road. We're in the back of some private property, but we did get permission from property owner to be back here. This is how we're getting the shot of this, because this track is pretty heavily wooded on either side of it, Allie. But we'll be out here kind of keeping an eye on it and to see what we can learn. But for now, live in Pittsfield Township, I'm Brittany Tulis for 7 News Detroit this morning.
Yeah, and the good news is we're hearing no injuries, which is really good news looking at that damage. So, Brittany, thank you for that live report.